Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to jump in and see what the star seeds have to say for us today. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me a clear picture as to what my collective needs to see here today, please. Can't do it without you, so please show me a clear message as to what they need to hear. We have big picture thinking, visionary, inspired energy. Let's jump in. Big picture thinking. The Palladian of our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary of the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker. Here's to generate ideas for the future. Here to give birth to a big new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you. By those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artistic dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your information that it's divinely guided. This energy supports us in the important stage in the Earth's development. They want us to know that the decision we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust the vision and to follow it through on your daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust the vision before its reality. Starseed Inquiry. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are being called to pursue? It's beautiful. Yes. Big picture thinking. I think everybody needs a little bit of that. Let's jump in and see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to use my old ones. I got the new ones in, but I like my old ones. I'll save those for another day. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me what I need to see when it comes to this big picture perspective. Right off the bat, we got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords represents betrayal, deceit. It's telling you to beware and have some kind of strategy that somebody's not being so straightforward. And then it has the Five of Swords clarified by that. And the Five of Swords in reverse is indecision, it's resentment, it's trickery, it's dishonesty. Seven of Swords with the Five of Swords. These are both really bad cards. Oh my god, what a way to start off the reading, eh? What else we got here? We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. We got the Four of Cups in reverse. We got the Ace of Cups. Spirit guides, do you have anything else to tell me? I want to lay it out before I... Spirit guides, ancestors, what else? Anything else? That's it? Okay. Bottom of the deck, excuse me. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands and the upright, which is a really good card. So I'm really happy with that. That's good. That's good. Okay. it was starting off really bad, but the overall energy is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands represents victory. It represents, you know, after a big fight or like, you know, going to war, you come back and, you know, you have those stripes. Okay, let's take these two because they're popping out. They want to come out, they're coming out. Okay, so yes, that's a victory card. That's a public recognition, that's satisfaction, that's a battle, progress after like a battle, you know. So that's the overall energy. When it comes to the big picture thinking, that's good, that's great. We want to be going forth with, you know, some kind of understanding that we're gonna reach our goals, have some kind of achievement and praise for what we're doing, right? So that's good. Big picture thinking. It's time to use our visionary thinking to do something with it. In spite of the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords in reverse being here. Like I said, Seven of Swords meaning there's some kind of, it's to beware of deceit, that there's a betrayal. Somebody's trying to really strategize a cunning way to step in on your side, but you need to take obstacles into your own hands and do something about this, okay? Because you have the Five of Wands, Five of Swords in reverse, and that's a very big indicator that there is definite trickery and dishonesty around you, and somebody feels like they want to drag you into their conflict or some kind of unresolved conflict, okay? So we don't want none of that energy. So we look at the bigger picture, we think of a way to get out of this situation, right? So I'm going to pull out these new ones. Like I wasn't even going to pull them out, but here we go. We're going to pull them out because I'm going to clarify this, because we're going to find a way to go over this, because ain't nobody want this energy in our lives. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, can you clarify the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords in reverse? How can we, the collective and my viewers, do something about this? What are we going to do about this? What can we do? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me a card. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is talking about a lack of opportunity. It's talking about perfectionism. It's talking about work. In work. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Pentacles here is talking about a man who's at work, okay? This is Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is not doing what they need to do, and it's causing them to be in Seven of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse, which means they want to be tricked, be like deceitful and plan some bullshit. Why? Because they feel lack? They're lazy? Oh, please. Next. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but come on. I don't know why this energy needs to be in the reading. Big picture thinking. Yes. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords is holding on to pain, okay? It's not letting go, and it's fear of ruin. Big picture thinking, right? Okay. We have to have compassion for these kind of people. Because a lot of the times, we've been there, right? We've been in these energies, so we know how it feels. So we have to have compassion, because clearly somebody is hurting, and that's why they want to be manipulative and drag you into their problems. But we ain't got no time for that, okay? So we're going to leave that on the side. Next is Ace of Wands in reverse, with the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Ace of Wands is talking about being unmotivated and weighing down and poor timing and delay. It's adjustment. It's really trying to rethink the way you're doing things, because clearly you're doing it in an immature way. And when it comes to big picture thinking, right, we really have to step out of the box. And if things aren't going the way that you want them to go, maybe it's because of the way that you're thinking, or the things that you're doing, or you're trying to put your garbage on other people. It's not working. Instead, it's making you feel like the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse is feeling empty. It's feeling like you've been left out in the cold, like an opportunity. Very lack mentality. It's your imagination doing something to yourself. You know what I mean? And it could also be like doing something that you later on regret, right? So when it's big picture thinking, we all, and I'm including myself, I got my own issues. I am not perfect. We are all learning together, okay? I am not perfect. Because I am spiritual does not mean I let people step on me. And this is what it's saying by the bigger picture. We all have to look at things differently. We all have to change things, right? We're all a little bit broken inside. And it's okay. We have to accept that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's time to move away from what is unmotivating us and what's weighing us down. Because we have no time for all this emotional aloofness that's causing us an imbalance. We need to move towards our Six of Cups. These childhood nostalgic memories and moments that we had. These good things that we hold. The innocent moments. That inner child. You know, the love that we feel within ourselves. We might be able to get that outside. Maybe. But we have to start looking at the world in a different way, because what we all we're doing, because nobody's perfect, isn't exactly the way it should be doing, right? Because what's happening is the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's some kind of delay of some kind of message that you want, and it's causing some kind of hastiness and impulsiveness within yourself, because you're looking back at some good memories, but your small-minded thinking is causing you to stay trapped in the box, which causes you to go back to this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords kind of energy, and then the Ace of Wands, the lack mentality. This Knight of Wands energy is very in and out, okay? It's very, it doesn't know, and there's very much a stop. So whatever good feelings you start to have, it gets blocked by this small-minded thinking. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse, talks about financial independence. It talks about obsessed with wealth and status and stubbornness. Okay, that's the King of Pentacles in reverse. But it's clarified by the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is really, 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 really strong. And it's kind of like, he's strong, he's balanced, he's got social skills. He understands, he's protective. He is very, very knowledgeable in what he does. He may not show his feelings, but he has them. But this King of Pentacles in reverse is very, very, very stubborn. So, on one side of the Richter scale, you have somebody who is very 3D, very materialistic. And then on the other hand, on the other side of the coin, or whatever you want to say, you have a King of Cups, somebody who is very, 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 very much in their emotions. A protector. Sensitive. Now the bigger picture that I'm thinking that we're supposed to see is that we need to put down this power trip that a lot of people are on right now. Nobody is better than anybody. And because you think that you're better than everybody, you get stuck in this whole toxic kind of environment with this 10 of Swords in reverse and this 8 of Pentacles and this 5. It's toxic kind of energy, okay? That people are getting themselves stuck in because of the fact that they're so materialistic. You got to start using your heart, because we're all made of the same. We all bleed the same, and we all will turn to dust the same. We're all just trying to help each other comfortably transcend to the next life. So we need to be compassionate, and we need to look at life in a different perspective and understand everybody's going through something. But we need to stop fighting these battles within ourselves, because that's what it comes down to. We're really not fighting anybody else but ourselves. And we're just dragging people in along for the ride by toxically feeding them this garbage, even if they don't necessarily deserve it. You're still programmed to do this, right? So we need to reprogram society to not think like this. It's not okay to put your burdens on other people because internally you are not balanced. Okay? We need to balance ourselves out, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being imbalanced. I have chemical imbalances, and I don't take any prescriptions for it, but I figure it out because it's trial and error, right? Where nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We deal with what we have to deal with, and we figure a way to deal. I accept me for who I am, and I love me still. And so there's nothing wrong with any of you guys. I want to make that perfectly clear. Just because we're chemically imbalanced, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with us. And it doesn't mean you need to fill yourselves up with drugs, whether it be over the counter or any kind of other one, okay? We just need to figure out a way to cope properly. Because we have the Knight of Cups here, okay? And the Knight of Cups is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups talks about a romantic declaration. It's talking about a proposal of some kind of creativity, artistic, or intuition. So there's some kind of energy that's coming in with a new artistic flair, right? A new intuitive energy that's coming in to revive something. And it's talking with the 3 of Pentacles. It's talking about craftsmanship and teamwork and cooperation and recognizing the abilities that you have and really coming together as a team collectively, right? So if we all start looking at life in a different perspective and not always just judging and hating people for what they're going through, we're all going through something. I don't care if I don't care what you're doing. I don't care. You're going through something. Nobody is exempt from pain. And what the thing is that you can brush things under the rug all you want, but sooner or later the truth will come out. And you're going to have to face the truth. And if you can't face yourself, how are you ever going to be honest with anybody else if you can never be honest with yourself? It's not about telling people your pain or anything like that. It's just about accepting who you are, embracing who you are. It's so important that we start doing this so we can go forth with this Chariot, the last card that came out in the deck. The Chariot talks about going forth with balanced motion, okay? And in order to do that, we're going to have to start working together as a team and stop putting this garbage energy on each other. And we probably do it like not even on purpose. It's just the way we're programmed. It's such a sad situation that a lot of people are stuck in this toxic kind of energy and they don't even know that they're doing it. I didn't know I was doing it for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. But I did manage to move forward and find a way. And it's always gonna be an uphill battle. But if I could do it, you could do it. I struggle every day, but I still manage. We could do this. I really believe that every single one of us have the courage to take both light and dark, both masculine and feminine energies, and move forth with our creations and our passions and our drives and our light, and really inspire every single other person that we come in contact with to do the best they can do, to believe in who they are, no matter what that is. You are good enough. We are all good enough. And we have to be grateful for everything that happened to us. It made us who we are today. And we can move forth with all our knowledge and wisdom and strength. And bless all those people who want it from us too. Because we need a bigger picture. We need to start doing this. I'm going to read this from here, okay? It says, supports us in this most important stage in the Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust the vision and to follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and to try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's reality. Okay? We don't have to stay in this toxic energy that we always like. No, it's up to us to change it. That's why I asked the cards. No, we're not going to stay in this environment. And we're going to teach people how to get out of it. We're energy healers. We're doing this. We're not going to stay in this kind of environment. Woman holding the coin. 43 reduces to 6. 6 is love. It's love. That's great. It's a woman holding the coin. We all have the power to boss up and be our own people. Have nobody tell you what to do. Of course, we have bosses and we have to have some work ethic. We follow the rules. But then we got our side businesses and we do what we have to do and we take care of our kids and we make sure we bossed up. Bigger picture. Look for the future with love and light and respect for all living creatures. Looks like my Leviathan. And then we have patience. That's right. Patience. Things do not happen overnight. They don't. Oh my God, I've been on this path for so long. It's taken me so... Oh, we are not going to go there. But I am telling you, patience has got me just to have faith that divine timing is real. It's real. Be patient with yourself. Things happening when they need to happen. 16 reduces down to 7. 7 is an angelic number. And see this beautiful, beautiful angel thingy? We're always being guided, okay? And there's a time. And the time on the clock says 10:10. I never noticed that. 10:10 represents, it's a mirror number. And it represents change. And it represents divine timing. Door to Spirit. 32 reduced down to a 5. 5 is about change. Door to Spirit. We need to take that door and really go forth with the passions and drives that they have given us from Spirit. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? That's funny. For some reason, something wanted me to count all these little dots. And there's 7 of them. And 7 represents Spirit, right? Like angelic. So the door to Spirit. That's so crazy. So synchronicities. Anyways, with the bigger picture, we need to understand that we are going to pave our way to have a new future for this generation. And we need to take Spirit into our hearts and let it guide us to a new world. We can't do this alone. This is the community card. This is 7. Look, that angelic number 7. 7, angelic. Okay? This is community. We can't do this alone. We can't. We need each and every one of us as a collective to start to really manifest a better life for ourselves and for the generation underneath us. We don't have to stay stuck sticking things under the rug and pretending it's okay. We are allowed to use our voice. But we need to do it together, okay? And the last one is envy. We need to do it together because we are going to shine light on these kind of people. You see, this is us. The beautiful collective who are actually trying and doing the work. And this is our kingdom, okay? And there's always going to be some kind of darkness trying to cast some kind of shade upon the light. But that's where we shine the brightest, is when these guys are trying to be envious of us. Because when they're being envious, they're learning too. So keep shining, because they're clearly paying attention. They're going to get some I'm telling you, the light is so much brighter. The light is stronger than any darkness. And that's why they're paying so much attention. Okay? And see that light's coming up upon her head? And it's going to penetrate eventually. So keep planting those seeds. Because the people who are envious of you will learn too. They are going to change too, even if they don't want to. That's what happens. Be envious. You're going to learn too. Take notes. And for the spirit ancestors, I'm going to see what the ancestors have to say. I'm just going to take a couple. I'm just going to take 2 of them. So it's got Hunters of Vision. Exactly. And at the bottom is Hunter of Honor. Hunter of Vision, bigger picture thinking, right? Being a visionary, inspire ideas, change the world. And Hunter of Vision. I love my spirit guides. I swear, they're so good. Hunter of Vision. We need to really, really aim. Look what we're going for. Aim, point, and shoot. It is our future. It is our destiny. This is our life. We do not have to sit quiet. We do not have to let these dark people win. We do not have to let... We need to stand in our honor for who we are and what we are. And all the dark things that... Because I've done some bad things. Oh my God, I've done some bad things. I am not innocent. No, I am not. Nobody is. But every day I try to be better than I was the day before. I make amends with myself for whatever I've done. And I don't hurt myself. I don't go back to what breaks me. I see the bigger picture. And I go forth with honor. And every one of us should be proud of what we are and our visions. Be humble. Be grateful. Inspire. Go forth with a beautiful new beginning for this world. We can all do this together. We just have to look at the bigger picture, okay? Because you're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth new age and a new dream and a new world. Okay? So have a good night. And I'm still not doing readings until next week, but I'll let you know when I start back, okay? So love and light, stay blessed, and have a great day.